Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to our another episode of ArcGIS. Here you can see there are three shape files here, one for Union Headquarter, one for Thana and one for total Bangladesh Bank. And we have an Excel file for the amount of total uses of manganese in different Union Parishad. In this video we will find out the district wise manganese use map. We will do some interpolation operations to find out this map, and we will decide which interpolation is best for this operation. So let's begin. So first thing, we need to go to the attribute tables of Union Headquarter, and we can see there are no data of use of manganese. So we need to join and relate that Excel file with this shape file. Okay. To join our attribute tables, we need to go here, then select the join and relate, and then join. Okay, so we're selecting the Union Parishad name or UP name, then going to select our Excel file, then select the database, okay, add, and also the UP name, and then pressing the OK. And now you can see two columns is added, one for UP name and another one for manganese. Okay, so if you double click this, and then you can see the Union Parishad names and the uses of manganese here. But if you scroll down here, you will see that there are some null values because this Union Parishad doesn't use the manganese. Okay, so we don't need this thing. To remove these things, we need to go to the properties, then going to definition query. Here we will build a query. Okay, so we are selecting the database manganese is not equal to 0. Okay, simply press it OK and then apply. And here you can see we can only see the uses of manganese of that unions here. We need to export this data set for future use. Now we will just export our data by going there and select the data and export data. Okay, so all features. Here we will select the output folders, and here we just select the shape file. Yes, and we need to uncheck everything. And here you can see this is our exported dataset. Before doing the interpolation operations, we need to select the environment settings. Okay, so we can go to geoprocessing, then going to the environment, and we just going to the processing extent. Here we just select the same as the layer of our whole map. Okay, then going to raster analysis, and here edge is specified below, cell size go to 50, and the mask is our map, and then okay. Though we need to find out the best interpolation analysis tool for these operations, we need to select a training sample and test sample. To do this thing, we need to open another window, geostatical analysis tool. Here you can see, and then we need to go to the subset features. Here you can see we select our input features to export output, and then we need to select output feature name. Here you can see we just pressing it, training, and save it. We set a test feature class, and our size of training is 80, and then okay, and yes, our operation is done. Okay, then press it OK and uncheck everything. Okay, and then uncheck the test. Now we will start our interpolation operations. First thing, we need to go to the toolbox and then going to spatial analysis tool, and then select the IDW. And here you can see we just select the training sample to input feature class. Our Z value is our manganese file, and then we set a output feature class IDW dot, and then everything okay. And yes, our IDW operation is done. Here you can see, and if you uncheck this, we will select, we can see our result. Okay, now we will do another operations which is kriging, and everything similar. input feature class and then set a output feature class name and save. Okay, and yes, finally our clicking is also done. And if we uncheck the previous one, here you can see this is showing the clicking interpolation method. And now we will do another operations for our natural neighbor, and everything similar. We just import the training, and then our Z value is manganese similarly, and we just set an output name. And everything similar, just press it OK. And all this process just need some times. And yes, our natural neighbor process is also done, and we will do our last interpolation operations, which is spline. Okay, everything similar. And finally our operation is done. Okay, and then close it. And here you can see 4 categories interpolation process data is showing here. And now we just select the best interpolation method. So in this case we need to go into the search. We just select the extract multi values to point, and here our input features is the test sample, and we just select our input rasters. We select all, press it OK, close it. If you going to the attribute tables of this test sample, you can see all of this interpolation methods data is showing here. If you copy all these things and paste it in a Excel sheet and then find out the RMS error, and you can just simply select the best one. Now in this case we will just simply select the IDW interpolation methods for our future operations and simply uncheck others. We can also prepare contour for the best visualization. We need to go to the search box once again and search for contour, and then select the contour here, and our input raster is that IDW, and we just select output feature name contour. Okay, and our contour interval is 0.2, and then OK. And yes, our contour is completed, and we can change the symbology here and going to the categories, and we need to change our field to contour, and then uncheck this and add all values, and then apply, and then OK. And now you can see the contour is showing here. And this is how we can also prepare contour with our map. And one last thing to do is we need to find out the uses of manganese based on the district. So here we don't have any file for our district, so here we can see we have a SF file for our Thana. We just need to dissolve this based on the district. We need to go into the geoprocessing, then dissolve, select the input and then district name, and we just set a output name to district, and then save it. OK, and yes, our dissolve is done. Now we will do our last thing by searching in journal statistics. And we select the journal statistics, and our in this case our input raster is our district, and our zone field is district name, and our input value of raster is that IDW file. Okay, and our statistics types is mean, and we need to select our output class name is journal dot, and then OK. And now our zonal density map is created, and if you uncheck this once, and we can see our map. And if we change the symbology of this map, it will be a better visualization. And we just going to the classified and then change the color RAM. So this is the zonal density map of uses of manganese. So if you look at the table of content, here you can see the higher value suggested me for the red and the lower value suggested me for the green. So this red district suggesting for the maximum uses of manganese. So this is how we actually can prepare zonal density map by this interpolation method. So that's all for today. See you in next video.